I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe even Alina, but not a huge fan. Your TFT, I'm not really sure where you want to go here. You could theoretically pick. I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe even Alina, but not a huge fan. Your TFT, I'm not really sure where you want to go here. You could theoretically.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do here.
Without knowing Mineski's pickup, so they go for the axe. There's Alicia jump in core control. That's a lot of melee.
You gotta ban OD if you're TFT now. Mineski will automatically pick. I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe it's Alina, but not a huge fan. Your TFT, I'm not really sure where you want to go here.
Now you just have Astral Impression.
I don't know what you do here.
Without knowing Mineski's pickup, so they go for the axe. There's Alicia jump in core control. That's a lot of melee.
You gotta ban OD if you're TFT now. Mineski will automatically pick. I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe it's Alina, but not a huge fan. Your TFT, I'm not really sure where you want to go here.
Astral Impression.
I don't know what you do here.
Without knowing Mineski's pickup, so they go for the axe. There's Alicia jump in core control. That's a lot of melee.
You gotta ban OD if you're TFT now. Mineski will automatically pick. I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe it's Alina, but not a huge fan. Your TFT, I'm not really sure where you want to go here.
Astral Impression.
I don't know what you do here.
Without knowing Mineski's pickup, so they go for the axe. There's Alicia jump in core control. That's a lot of melee.
You gotta ban OD if you're TFT now. Mineski will automatically pick. I think that's all the
really the thing about OD, you ban so they've actually banned the thing so that you can pick up the OD. But then for the trust, what do you get? Like, can they pick it? I think you pick it. And the answer is
Alicia jump in core control. That's a lot of melee.
You gotta ban OD if you're TFT now. Mineski will automatically pick. I think that's all the heroes that they have like thinking about right now. Maybe it's Alina, but not a huge fan.
hero would get the boost of the that's just like try hard. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what's really missing
She's Timbersaw.
And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow. Like, you could throw the life steal into the
She's
mid lane
Timbersaw.
if you want to do this. There's nothing that stops arrow. And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow.
It's just, yeah, exactly.
Like, you could throw the life steal into the
She's
mid lane if
Timbersaw.
you want to do this. There's nothing that stops arrow. And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow.
It's just, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you could throw the life steal into the
She's
mid lane
Timbersaw.
if you want to do this. There's nothing that stops arrow. And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow.
It's just, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you could throw the life steal into the
She's Timbersaw.
There's nothing that stops arrow. And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow. It's just, yeah, exactly. You could throw the life steal into the
She's Timbersaw.
There's nothing that stops arrow. And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow. It's just, yeah, exactly. You could throw the life steal into the
She's Timbersaw.
two great frontliners. They can still go to kind of use the
And now, if they want to, like, get Final Tribe, like, you just throw arrow. It's just, yeah, exactly. You could throw the life steal into the
two great frontliners.
Iya, Pak.
A lot of harassment from Rain.
Thumbs up, tied, scribble on the ground.
I like this decision. Axe.
Wait, what? Oh, he's doing it so we can block. He TPs to the tier 1 tower so we can block. All right, sure, why not?
I like the axe first tied. I think Medusa wins this matchup mid, and he's also the win condition hero for TFT, especially when you add an ogre to the mix. And I like their decision to try lane because Luna, very XP dependent carry. And while they might not win the lane, they should at least trade.
They've already switched it, so they're TPing out. Like Disruptor's already leaving, so it's just Tidehunter on the bottom lane now, and Disruptor's up on top, and Unison Farm begins his TP out. Now Mushi still has his TP. Tidehunter does not.
Yeah, they're all just TPing. That's why TPing to swap lanes isn't really effective, because the enemy team likes that matchup. They just follow you.
Yeah. And Jabs is doing that harassment you were talking about. It's that early attack. You got the Orb of Venom on the Wind Ranger. You actually got Hanskin dropping real low behind the tower. Jabs has Wind Run so he can dive underneath the tower, and that's exactly what he does. Keeps the pressure on Frost, and then they move over towards Hanskin. This should be maybe first blood. There's just not enough damage. Down to 28 HP. Hanskin is munching on bark at the moment, so he will get to survive. Then Jab starts his runaway on the top lane.
Moon is actually bodying mid lane. I did not expect this to go this way.
Well, how is that lane meant to work? Like, once you Mystic Snake, what other harassment do you really have against a Timbersaw? You can't physically harass him out the lane. The Deuce doesn't have enough to work with.
It's just about last hitting. I don't like that he's going to kill it. I think you just get a double Wraith Band and you just
Ice is so baiting that one. The Shackle is out. They're holding Units of Farm position with only Ice to hit into him and to lose a beam. They keep their range going, and Jabs. What a great way to do a lane rotation. Ice now TPs towards the top lane, and they kill off the Axe on the bottom.
Did they TP back, like, again? They just waited for TPs to come off cooldown and go back? Okay.
That's exactly what they did. Luna actually never used her TP at the beginning, so they were ready to go. So yeah, terrific movement. And now, Life Sealer comes to the bottom lane. Axe goes to the top.
Keep your hands to yourself.
So at least they make the most out of this lane rotation. But the Tide's up at level 3, 2 points up in Kraken. I'm not quite certain the Axe is going to be as effective now. Especially when Wind Ranger can just begin her rotation too.
He also didn't go the Battle Hunger build because he was laying against the melee. So he's going to be a lot less effective if he's laying against anyone other than Tide.
Nice Stalkers on bottom, trouble for Mushi. Great initiation from TFT, they're able to find that. Getting pressured into this T1 tower. While they got the catapult there, why not?
I like this decision too. Just tank the tower. You don't take any damage.
It's got 20 reactive armor charges up right now, maxed out.
That's the right move.
Actually, if Ira does come down, he can get shackled. Like, Jabs is in the tree line. Pablo's nearby, but they are so cautious about this. Innocent Farm on top. There's your time to ravage. Rotation came from Mushi instead. The Axe Call is out to support. Arrived from Ninja Boogie. The elusive beam from Mushi can get that kill, and Ty can head to the bottom lane. And this tier 1 tower mid is gone.
I did not expect this matchup to be so Timber favored, but it's now knowing this and also just looking once again at the damage output of TFT, he really won't be able to kill these watermelons until much later into the game, especially since he's behind. I thought Era would have a great game, early mask into the Pike Scotty, or whatever he wants to buy, really, because he's not threatened necessarily by Mineski's damage output, but that kind of goes both ways, because he's just tickling Timbersaw, and no one on his team can really help him kill him.
I think they're also very concerned about the ganks. Like, you look at top lane, Ninja Boogie and Jabs is up here. The Observer's behind the tower. Now, you've just hit daytime, so Night Socket nowhere near as effective. But then they just move over. The Void is just to slow down Hanskin so Jabs can get in position so he can get the shackle out. Perfect combination when you get the loser beam, the damage arrives. And Moo was even ready to come up and do the work once more. They're looking for Frost. He's TP'd up here, and now he's isolated. They have another shackle off cooldown in a couple of seconds' time, but then again, they may just have to damage. Everyone's there. Use the Lunar Blessing, beat the crap out of a life stealer, and then take the tier 1 tower to boot.
Now this is where the Timber factor comes in, because when he rotates with this it's 8 minutes in. You cannot kill Timbersaw. It is impossible.
Impossible?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's Dota, so it's always somewhat possible.
Are you calling the impossible? And they cannot kill off Moo. Yeah. It's a sad day right now for TFT. I don't know their answer to damage either, because it's not coming from Frost. Frost is trying to build into an armlet, but in the time he's taking to do this, Mineski is forcing more and more towers. They even have the Observer from Ninja Boogie they're holding onto. If they put it on the hill, they'll see exactly where Ira is right now. So they jump in further forward. Ravage, Tide's holding it for now. New Timbersaw, yeah, okay. The call came out, that's what he was waiting for. Hits a 3-man anchor smash. Frost will arrive, open wounds onto Ninja Boogie, and well, now takes to the hills, over away. And Frost, there's no damage again. This anchor smash is so easy to pump out every 4 seconds. He just triggers the Soul Ring. Nice call from Unison Bump, but then shackled up. All they have to do is hit Power Shot, but they get the kill on the Timbersaw. They managed to get through him. It took 5 heroes to do it. They glimpse back Jab. He runs to dodge a little bit, but the dunk is available.
And that's why I said it was impossible, not impossible. Because it's Dota. Toby. It's Dota. A little deep there. They did not expect the full 5-man rotate, but Mineski doesn't feel super bad about it because Mushi had no intentions of ever showing up at that fight, and he was just farming top in the woods the whole time.
I'm wondering though if this is still what they needed to do. Like if they grouped up this fight with the Ravage, with Mushi, they could have just wiped out all the towers on the bottom. So yeah, you get a Mask of Madness worth of farm, but Mushi's also spending a lot of time inside the jungle. Unison farm, I think he's actually dead. They silenced him up, so there's no call, there's no bonus armor, and goodbye.
I think, I agree with you. I think Mineski actually makes the right move, though. I don't want you to bring the Luna, especially when you have no ulti, but you just back. They got a little kill horny there, and they're blowing the Ravage, and instead of just backing away, they're staying under the tower, playing around this in-between Tier 1, Tier 2 area. You make it so valuable for TFT. They find that first kill, and thanks to the Disruptor factor, you get the second two.
They're so aggressive. They're shipping in towards mid lane. They're going to wrap all the way around the mid lane. Ice will be the bait, and he just got... he just got information on Era. So you think they're going to attack the bottom, they attack the mid instead. Mushi comes in with the Eclipse, and he just rotated in from the Dire jungle. So they still get the tower, they still get the kill. And now they also get information on Ron Hanskin. Unison Bump coming out for the fight, the Power Shot cleans through, and Moon, well, you know he's looking for this. Perfect shackle, perfect rock down. Ninja Boogie will die because the TP down towards the shrine, but the shrine has no charge. So Mineski, very confident fight this. Mushi, he's playing Eternal Envy style right now. Like, I farm up towers, I farm up creep waves, I don't even care about the rest of my team.
And I forgot, Moon's Timber is legit. I would argue he's the best, maybe second best behind Miracle. And, I mean, Ice is a great one, too. It's hard to say, but Moon's Timber is nuts, even since his days on WG Unity. That's actually how he beat us at the Boston Major, with this incredible Timber mid that never died, so... probably part of the reason. They also just lost with OD, so I don't mind it.
TFT's coming for a fight. They don't have the jump initiation of a Blink Dagger on the Axe. They don't even have Stone Gaze on the Deucer, so Tide, he has Ravage. I'm really concerned about this. Pablo, shackle on the back lines. Moon starts to run away. 17 reactive armor charges kick in to give him a lot more life. And now Rage is gone. Infest is up, but they're burning through Era. He's down to 1/4 of his mana on Unison Farm. Faking out the call. There's Ninja Boogie putting the ward down. All the information in the world. And Luna, he's not getting involved. They're farming up the triple stack of Ancients. Ice and Mushi together. And now it's up to TFT to actually... stack.
It's just not worth it. Not going to take it away from me. I think it's that kill, but I'm sure that Ancient stack's worth just as much. And the concern
they got Mech for the Thailand from it, and they got the Yasha for the Luna.
And it's just never really worth it to kill Timber. You want to play keep away. If he goes bottom, go farm top, and vice versa. But issue with TFT's lineup is they don't have the wave clear.
Cheeky bum Ninja Boogie. They're actually going to get 3 out of the 4 15-minute bounty rings because he was able to avoid and then get in front of Unison Farm.
And I just like the way Mineski's played this. You know, keep the Luna accelerating. He showed up to a couple of fights, but he has only died the one time in the laning phase, and other than that, he's had a free game. And this is the dream for Luna.
Unison Farm. Yeah, Night Stalker was there to steal your bounty ring. Means he was in the neighborhood. He did not back up. Now Ice with Ravage still available is looking at the kills. Unison Farm TP out won't happen. Moon can just shred him apart. Luna's moving up. So is Jabs. Rolling the sentry, looking for any kind of defensive vision from TFT, but it does not exist. Instead, Frost, takes the troll and runs out.
Man, Iris had such a poor game. I really think a lot of it comes down to the lane, losing that tower in, what, 6-7 minutes? That's what it gets the Timber to the position he was in. All you got to do is, if he then only farm this triple area of Dire bottom shrine, like
But again, is this going to be on the core, or is this on the support that can't rotate in and stop such an activity? Like, you had a Timber just sitting behind the tower and no way to stop him. And you know Medusa takes time before he's going to get powerful.
Maybe. I don't know. I really didn't think Medusa would be pressured that hard. I could just be reading the matchup incorrectly, but I don't think you should need an Ogre with you to just keep the Timber off, but
Seems you do.
I mean, that's what it was last picked, so that's probably just something they understand. Like, again, we said TFT had issues with damage, and they just picked another hero that's nigh impossible to kill without significant magic damage. And if you look at the heroes of TFT, they don't have any. It takes 5 to kill Timber, and I expect that'll be the answer the whole game, is just blow everything on him. But now he's got a Bloodstone. Mushi's getting super fat. You're always going to have a tide to back you up.
Yep. And that backup comes in the form of just a Ravage Stun, which you don't really itemize against. Like, you're not going to be building a BKB on an Axe. You don't build a BKB on a Deucer. And Lifestealer, every single time, Ice can just survive the rage duration anyway. So it's almost like you get a guaranteed 4-man Ravage from Ice once he has a maneuverability item, but he's not even going that. He's going in for the medallion onto the Tidehunter, and there's your Blink Dagger on the Axe. So hey, at least you've got that. You got Hanskin's control. Actually, maybe that's the pressure point for TFT. What can Hanskin achieve? Disruptor was their early pickup. We're praising it because it actually gave them a chance to punish, or at least initiate. But now Moon, okay, he just scouts out Frost, plays defensive around the tower, and it's the same position as the tier 1 tower in the mid. It's the tier 2 tower in the mid. They wrap around the back, they go for the Dark, so it's a quick, long duration silence onto the Lifestealer. Perfect control, perfect movement, easy
Great
kill.
move, and that's the benefit of having a Timber. The previous smoke in that mid lane to find Medusa, Timber was behind the tier 2 bottom. Now he's behind the tier 2 top, and you give so much vision to your team because you can play so offensively. It's either sack the waves and the tower, or show in the Timber lane. And Lifestealer does that, he immediately goes down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, they just walked to Roche.
Yep.
They've ravaged.
TFT actually burned their own smoke trying to come for a fight on their top lane. They're just nowhere near it. Yep. Daytime strikes us again, a minute and a half until night. Maybe the only thing that slows him down, because Unison Army just wants to blink. He wants to kill. They'll get the glimpse onto the Tidehunter, but it's not the hero they want. That's 20 armor and 1900 HP. They can't kill that.
Nope. They can't kill anybody, Toby.
They can kill a Wind Ranger if they glimpse her into the ultimate
under attack
of Disruptor. Then they can kill somebody. But that's the only one.
Well, that's staying positive.
You know me, man. Always think about the underdog way to come back. Yep. Even if it is delirious.